Hi, it's Malcolm here, and welcome to this quick video to give you a quick tour of the PR Ratings version 2. This is our latest version with some interesting things, and I am sorry about the dog in the background. He's having a bit of a barky day. Okay, so this is just a really quick video to just give you an idea of how the ratings work and what you get with them. So basically you get a kind of race card which gives you your form, last time out, the last 3 runs added together. I've added in little weird columns here and there to give you different ratings, the weights, the weight rank, jockey runs today, which run the jockey is on today. So if it's got 3 runs, it might be on the first. These are only handicap races, so although this is the first handicap race of the day, this jockey has run on an earlier race. Trainers runs today, tips, and then the horse information. If you click that, it gives you a background of the horse from our database. The number of runs the horse has in our database. So if you're looking for underexposed horses, you can possibly take a figure of 15 or under or something like that. Then we've got these little ratings that I've come up with. Not going to go into too much detail because they're weird and made up of all different ideas, statistics and other things. We've got the green rating, which is basically these green boxes. The more that are highlighted, the higher this rating is. A maximum of 7 at the moment, although I plan to allow members to create their own very soon. And then we've got this rating number here, which is the main rating, if you like, which is basically some of these others added together to create one rating. And then another little rating that I came up with as added in. This all just tells you that all the ratings are available for today. Then we have a early rank price, which comes in about between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. The result would normally be here, and the BSP price, obviously this is today, which is 13th of the 4th that I shot this video, so it's not showing the results yet. Then early BSP, 11 o'clock price, we get another price coming but it comes into us at about 11 o'clock. You'll see it on the racing cards about quarter past, and then we rank it as well, so we can do see what the steamers and drifters are. Another plan for an upgrade is to have more of these. So that's basically the card. If you go back a day, you can see, we'll go back to yesterday, and you can see that the prices of the results and the prices are in along with the place price, and the BSP rank is over there. Okay, so that covers basically race cards. Now you can turn on and off information. I'm still working on the best way to do this. I may well turn it all off so that you can turn it on, but I want to get a save feature in before I do that. But basically, say I want to go into training mode, I turn off results, and once I've turned off the results, I don't know how those, see they're missing here now, I don't know how any of these horses finish, so I can now start using it in training mode and see if I can come up with an idea that finds me a winner. Now by doing it this way, you're not because the results aren't there, you're not influenced by them. So turning them off, you haven't got a clue, and you can start playing around with ideas, and then you can turn the results on and see how well you've done. It's a great way of learning to pick horses yourself. It's a great training aid as far as that's concerned, but you've got the help of these up here. Now this is another area that's expanding rapidly, and basically it's a filter idea. So just say for instance that I only want to select races where there's 8 runners at least, so I'm going for, in this particular case, say 3 place runners. I just change that to 8, and the card updates to show only 8 runner races. But just say also I only wanted to use horses where they had a green rating of 4. I change that. The race card updates now only shows me races where, or horses or runners, if you like, that only have a rating of 4 or above. Of course, I can narrow that down. I could then think, well, okay, so most of the time the winners come from the top 4 ranked. Now, we've got either the rank of the early price or the rank of the lunchtime price. You can do either, and you can mix and match. So I could say I only want the top 4 in the morning rank, and so now it's only showing me the top 4, or if there's not 4 that are rated 4 to 8, remember, it'll show me 3 or 2, whatever it is, and that's how we've shortlisted those horses now. And we could do the same with the rank at lunchtime prices. So we could say, well, okay, then we're only going to select the top 4 as well. So some of those could have drifted outside the top 4, and that might bring down the number of runners even to a less number. So you can do those sorts of things. Then you can bring in the ratings figures, and like I said, number of runs of the horse. So you could say, well, look, I'm only going to stick with horses that have had less than, say, 14 runs, and that will again cut down the card even further. So it's those types of things that can help you narrow it down until you come up with a short list of horses that you can decide what to do with, and you can backlay or place them. Well, you can do anything you like with them, actually. I don't know why I said that, but I was thinking actually that there's a link right down at the bottom. So after I've come up with an idea, I can then track that idea every day with this link. It's a bit weird, it looks a bit long, but it's built for the Grey Horse Bot. But if you just highlight it and copy and then put it into a browser, I'll show you, it will come up with a really weird list of horses. Now I'm going to change it so there's actually 2 links. One, this is our Grey Horse Bot link, works with all our bots. And you notice here is B for backing, and that's why I mentioned that, because if you want to lay, you'd have to change that to lay, and if you watch when it refreshes and comes down, then type has changed to L there. So and that's what that does. So that means that if you're going to put it straight into the Grey Horse Bot, you can do it. There isn't a quick way that you can, if you go to view page source, then you get a list of all the runners. It has got that other stuff, but you can save that off and put it into a CSV if you like, until I get around to creating a prettier file, if you like. But it was made basically for the Grey Horse Bot. And that's the PR ratings altogether. So I hope you find them useful, and I hope you decide to have a go. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye bye.